All right, hello everybody, sorry about that. Ever since I started wood turning birdhouse ornaments, I think I really like it a lot, so I'm going to make some more, and I already made some more. I made another one, and I made 2 or 3 more actually, and I'm going to make this one. I did those off camera. I did not film it or anything, but this one I'm going to go ahead and film. It's going to be a little bit different shape, and it will be smaller, so it'll be small enough to definitely be an ornament. The last one I made is a little bit big, and it might not hang on a tree. I mean, I just do not know. It probably could if it's on a stout limb. Regardless, it's still beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to rough this out. We're going to shape the birdhouse part, and I will add the roof later. Okay, I have all these pieces glued together, but the problem is this piece that I turned is not running true, and I'm not touching it. I don't want to bring it down anymore. I've already brought it down to the size I want it to be. All I'm going to do is mess with this and this and form the roof of the bird tree house. And then I'll add a finial, and I'll have to do that separately because I'm not going to if I do it on here, it's not going to be right. So we're just going to have to go along with what it is. Alright, I got to sand it up and cut it off. It's a little pitted here and there. It's okay. I may add some sawdust to it a little bit. Sand it on up. Cut it off up here. Make it a wee bit thinner. And then I'm going to put a finny on top, but I'm going to make it separately. Yeah, we'll make that separately. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we're going to make the finial for the bottom part of the ornament. I have to make it separate, like I said before.
I'm running out of tears where we see
Okay, so I went ahead and I put the hole in it. Isn't that cute? And I put the perch right there, and I used a fat wood as a piece of fat wood. But the problem was the piece of fat wood that I was trying to get it off of, I was wood turning it, and the piece was very brittle because it's so full of fat wood. It was just so brittle that every time I started to make a little stick, a little perch, it would split or break off, and just kept breaking off. And so by the time I got a stick finally, it was near the end of the lathe at the headstock. I mean, the piece was like this long. By the time I was able to get a stick, it was like this long. Really, really short. So anyway, that's okay. I wanted to use it. I love fat wood. I really do. So anyway, we got the finial on there, the beautiful finial. Now I need to make a little top. So I'm going to wood turn a little bit of the wood to make a top. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we got it. Let's put that baby on there. Let's make sure that this white area goes along with this white area in the front. What do you think? Yeah. Makes it look like one big, beautiful piece. Let's glue that baby on. All right. Sorry about the bubbling sound. I'm cooking some turkey soup. That's some good stuff right there, especially when it gets cold. Oh my goodness, that's some good stuff. My mom left some good recipes. She could cook. My mom could cook some food. I miss my mom. When the holidays come, I miss my mom and my dad. All right, where's that front? I think that's lined up. What do you think? That's beautiful. Simple, small, beautiful. Put it on a Christmas tree. We're going to put some Gorilla Clear glue on there. I'll drill a hole in this so we can hang it up and put some Gorilla Clear glue on there. I might have to sand a little bit. I see a little tiny area right here needs to be sanded. That's absolutely so adorably cute. Sorry about that. I had touched my screen. I realized it was not in the video camera. So I hope when I glued this on it was. Anyway, I gotta sand up just a touch here and there. I'll put the Gorilla Clear glue on. It should be finished. That's beautiful. All right, I had to take it down because it's hard to see this long piece. This finial is quite long for this birdhouse. But I love finials, so I get a little bit overboard with them sometimes. It's got a little bit of fuzz on the tip. It's got a tiny, tiny tip right there. You see it? It's got a little bit of fuzzy of the wood fuzz on there. Anyway, I love the different colors of the cedar. How about you? So that lighter color cedar, it really accentuates the piece. Now this top, I don't remember if I said it in the video or not, but this top right here was leftover scrap wood. And I decided to use it to make the roof of the birdhouse ornament. And of course the tip part that I put on there is some more cedar. So it turned out really wonderful. And there's the perch, which is fat wood. Now when I drilled the hole in there, it started burning the wood a little bit. I had trouble with it wanting to just go through. It just kept spinning. I was like, what in the world? So, well, we got it anyway. It's just that's fine. It still looks fine. It doesn't have to be like I'm entering an art contest or something, right? So, anyway, it's just amazing to me how you can just take scrap wood, leftover scrap wood, and just make other things for it. And you know, at the time that I have saved scrap wood, there were a few pieces I was going to discard and just throw away. And I thought, well, I'll just hold on to it. Maybe something will come one day and I can use it for something. And certainly, sure enough, I was able to use it for this roof. Now I have 2 more ornaments I've already made that I told you in the last video, the previous video I did of the droplet ornament. Now I had made this one before I'd made that droplet ornament. And I decided to film it also, and I put it together first before I put this together. So actually this was before that one. So these, I'll show you in a second. Whoops, my camera. Let me get my glasses on so I can make sure I can see very well. Okay, these right here, this one, this was made out of scrap wood with the roof. It was the end grain that I had left over chunk, and I was going to discard it and throw it away. And I thought, well, let me just glue the pieces together, and I can make a roof out of it, and we'll see what it looks like. I thought it turned out pretty well. This one's got a short finial on it at the bottom. A nice big deck. I love it. It's just beautiful. And I went ahead and used the poplar as the tip. So we got this one, and then this one. This one's gorgeous. This is leftover scrap wood. This was a big chunk of the end grain that I had left over, and I thought, I had glued it together to make something. I thought, I can't make anything with this. And I was going to chunk it, and I just kept it. I just kept keeping it, and I thought, well, maybe something would come along, and sure enough, something came along. And now the cedar wood I had to glue together, so that's the cedar. And that's the end grain. It's poplar end grain, I believe. Yeah, poplar wood, end grain, and then cedar. So, and then that's cedar. And then, of course, the bottom finial part is cedar. Now this one right here is bigger than these. You see? So I think you can still hang it on a tree, but it's a little bit heavier and bigger. It's not now this is a little bit bigger too than it should be, but I think this is okay to hang on a tree because I've given them away about this size to some friends of mine, and they hung them on a tree and showed me a picture of it. They sent me a picture, so it was just fine. But this one right here is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning with that leftover scrap wood of end grain. Look at that. End grain. Now, I did not film these. I wish I did, but I didn't. I did not film them. So, there I go. I got 3 of them. 3 of them that are here. The other one, you already saw the other one of the droplet. So, that's 4. And I'm making another one. So, we're on a roll here with all these ornament birdhouses. What do you think? I think they're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. I love them. Each and every one of them are unique and one of a kind. Different shapes. See the different shapes of this one, and then you got this one. So that's really cool to have all these different shapes like that. I love it. It's beautiful. So the next one, I won't tell you what it is in this video because you'll know what it is going to be in the next video. It's going to be a little different. All right. So I hope y'all don't get too tired of me making these birdhouses. And we'll move on to other stuff. I just wanted to get these made, and it's just really exciting and fun to me. Let's put them like this. How about that? Isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely stunning. All the different shapes and colors and sizes. I love the different colored designs here. And for this roof, the roof on this one that's in the video, I mean, that's really cool. It's kind of like shingles or something, a little bit. It's kind of like an actual roof would look like, you know, or a thatch roof or something. Excuse me, I can't talk right sometimes. So anyway, I hope y'all are smiling, because when I find out y'all are, I am so happy. I have this big old smile on my face, and in my heart I am so happy. You know, if I could just wood turn all the time, well, not all the time non-stop, but most of the time in my life, I really thoroughly enjoy wood turning. I really do. I love art. I've always loved art. I've always been artistic. And, you know, it came from my mother and my grandmother. And, you know, on my mom's side, they were artistic. So I'm not saying that you have to be artistic to create these things. You do not. You do not have to be artistic. You can learn to wood turn, and you don't have to be artistic at all. You can thoroughly enjoy it and create beautiful art. So that does not have to be part of your life. It does not have to be there in order for you to be creative and create art and enjoy it. That's the most, that's the funnest part of it all, is enjoying what you're doing. So anyway, y'all keep smiling. I'm smiling with you. I'm smiling in my heart. And I love you guys. And I thank you so much for coming to my channel. And all you visitors, thank you for coming to my channel. All right. And y'all have a wonderful day. Wonderful week ahead. Stay warm. And never give up. That's right. Never give up. Bye-bye.